about myself is I'm a very competitive person. Failure is not an option. Having a lot of the bad things happen to me, putting me into the hospital and learning from that, I started reflecting back and saying, you know what, I got into this industry to be healthy. I want to get myself into the best shape of my life, not only for my age, for any age, to get myself ripped up like I did in a competition. I need to step forward. By being humble, by being passionate, Gaspari Nutrition, it's the sky's the limit. To juggle all different aspects, business, family, and taking care of your own self, it is really, really hard. I have to say that one thing. I mean, I'm doing something where I'm gonna get myself into competition shape, and it's basically 8 weeks of my life, 2 months of my life that I took out to do this. I'm making myself a little more selfish and doing this where I am dieting, but I will live this lifestyle and be a lot healthy. But you do need to keep balance in life. What's really important is you do gotta spend time with the family. I live a lifestyle where I have this big business, I have a family. On top of that, I travel. The whole time dieting, half of the time was traveling. And while I was traveling, I was bringing meals with me, figuring out what I needed to eat. And I actually was able to follow my diet the whole time by writing down what I ate, just like I did when I competed. One of my athletes, Flex Lewis, had a show. I wanted to be there for his show. I was there for his show. And there, I still stayed on my diet. People were eating different foods that I really couldn't eat. I went to, a fast food restaurant, got grilled chicken, just ate the grilled chicken. If I needed carbs, I was eating rice cakes. I was eating plain rice. I did everything I could to stay on a diet, and you really can do it. It takes effort, it's hard, but you can stay on a diet. People who travel make the excuses. There are no excuses. What's really good today, it is a lot easier to diet. You can get rice in a bag. Brown rice, you can just take it, put it in the microwave, you got healthy brown rice. You can get steamed vegetables very easy. You can get them in a bag, put them in the microwave. So there is ways to eat healthy food on the go. It's just picking those foods. Apples, bananas. I used them all on a diet, and I was still able to get myself, ripped up and look really great. One of my favorite meals is my protein pancake, and basically all it is 1 cup of egg whites, 1 cup of instant oats, a scoop of myofusion, a chopped up banana. You mix it all together, it makes a nice big pancake. Really healthy. It's got your proteins, complex carbs, natural sugars from the banana. And to me, that's one of my best meals. It's like a cheat meal, and it's actually a really healthy meal. I rely on myofusion protein. I take 1 protein pancake, so that's 2, 4, that's 5 scoops of myofusion protein. Egg whites, mostly chicken, 2 or 3 times a week, lean red meats. Fish, which is usually whitefish, flounder, halibut. Any type of white fish I like to eat as well, just to change up the diet. And I was able to stay on a diet without really getting tired of the foods. I like to vary up on how I cook my chicken. Sometimes I grill it. I use some barbecue sauce. I don't eat it just like plain. I try to give it some flavor. All of these proteins have different amino acid ratios, which assimilate different in your body. So by having different proteins, it just helps in rebuilding the muscle. Antivite is a great multivitamin. I really feel that multivitamin is something that actually gives you more energy and makes you feel good, makes you more alert, because it contains the beta-alanine, carnitine, bioavailable multivitamins, bioavailable minerals. Being in my upper 40s, before I go to bed, I was tweeting and I take a baby aspirin. It just helps to keep the blood thin. I take essential fats. I take them with fish oil. I do like taking coenzyme Q10 or ubiquinol, which is good for the heart as well. Those are supplements that I take through this whole time that I did this transformation. I feel it made a great difference. I gotta say that, getting ready for my transformation, my supplements were a true testament to my success. I used all the products, of course, Super Pump was a great product because, you know, I'm dieting and my energy levels are low. I had to get up earlier in the morning. 2 scoops of Super Pump really helped out a lot. I mean, I felt the better pump. I felt the energy. I felt the focus. You know, I felt the recovery. I would use then Saison Max Performance. Max Performance for me, I needed the carbohydrates because my body relies on them. So I would take the Max Performance. On top of that, I would take my branched chain amino acids because it even has higher leucine. So I love taking branched chain, Saison, Super Pump. Those 3 were great products for me to take when I was getting ready and training in the gym. The proteins I use in between as meal replacements, and the Anavites, of course. Where do I see myself 10 years from now? I believe in, you know, that this country is a great country, and I feel, as I said, in giving back, when I gave back to bodybuilding and I gave back to running these contests, I want to give back to my country. I think sports nutrition is a small segment of where this company can go. Today I look at, you know, what we need to do for the kids. You know, kids get brainwashed to eat junk food. We want to get them to eat healthy at a young age so that they later on in years don't have obesity problems. We've become one of the most obese nations in the world. We're one of the greatest nations in the world, and we need to really educate, you know, the children, because those are our, you know, I want to say corny, but those are our future. The kids are our future. So conveying and teaching them health, fitness awareness, eating properly, that's going to be the future of America.